YouTube. Me and my friend Jordan here sitting being bored. I just recently got done watching a video of a deposition that went on between Justin Bieber and some random interviewer that was going over the deposition with him. And if any of you have watched it, which I don't know why, but you know, I figured it's something to talk about. I feel that the guy who was doing the questioning was just going over the same questions but rewording them in a different way to make it seem like he was making a point. And during the interview, Bieber was getting frustrated and angered and would keep having to take a break because he would get irritated at the depositioner. And I feel that, along with Bieber, that the depositioner was asking questions that just had no relevancy towards the situation, which, from me watching all the depositions that I watched, it seemed like that the depositioner was really just, you know, irritating him and going over things that really had no relevancy to the situation, which I've already said, of course, but what I mean by this is Justin's bodyguards, when a paparazzi gets too close and Justin doesn't like it, he'll tell them to, you know, he'll tell his security to make them back off. And in that situation, I guess one of the paparazzi decided to sue him or something. I don't know, but in doing so, one of the paparazzis, I guess, sued him, ended up wanting to sue. And so he was talking to the depositioner, and I guess, really honestly, my personal opinion, the guy sounded like a moron, because he would ask the same questions over and over and over, and it seems so repetitive, which I can agree with Bieber on that situation. Is there any reason to be going over the same thing time and time and time again? You know, they showed two video clips that were on record, and the third video clip was off record, which, considering the situation, would be considered illegal, because this dude over here making faces in the camera, I can see him. But I could... What? Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. I could just... Honestly, if I was sitting in the same situation as Bieber, I would have punched the depositioner in the mouth. You know, he agrees with me, and like... The dude was just asking questions that had no relevancy to the situation. He was, honestly, it seemed like he was trying to irk Bieber in order to bring out a side that Bieber doesn't want him to see. But, you know, he had more control in the situation, and when he got angry, he would kindly ask if they could have a break. And it seemed that each time they got back from a break, it was the same situation. The guy was just going on and being honestly annoying. And, like, don't you agree with me? Like, if you were getting asked the same question repetitively and you wanted him to stop, would you not get angry if he didn't?
Yeah.
That's like, you know, come on, man. You know? I don't get why somebody could be so stubborn. And then the guy who was doing the interview, which I don't know if he was either a lawyer for the plaintiff or what, or if he was just getting the deposition. But you know, Bieber's lawyers were sitting there, and the guy kept telling his lawyers to be quiet. Like I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure lawyers are there to make sure their client isn't forced to say something they don't want to say, right?
Yeah.
So, the depositioner keeps sitting there and telling the guy to be quiet when he's obviously trying to defend his defendant. It seemed kind of... It irked me, honestly. And I felt that I should make a video about it today, so I did. And now I'm going to show you something completely off subject. Hold on. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, I went there. Should have had a V8. Anyway. Oh, and to another subject. I get that Bieber was being irritated, but in some of the situations, I can understand that you might feel it's your personal right to react that way, but the guy is also just doing his job, so, you know, give the guy a break. It's plain and simple. And I will agree with you, you know, if you ever do see this, Mr. Bieber, whatever, you know, but this wasn't the 60 minutes interview, or, you know, as you obviously called him Katie Couric and denied to call him Katie Couric, but it's obviously not that. But I think that the guy should have stayed on subject, and he was obviously going off subject and would keep telling you that he was trying to stay on subject when he would obviously go off subject. So I just feel that the whole thing could have been handled better, and that in the situation, no one should have to sit through that and be personally angered and irritated and then told that they're not being angered or irritated. So, but yeah, that was pretty much it. Just my little rant, and I'm going to slap this guy in the face. Okay. Alright. Bye, YouTube. This is oModernWarfare3o, and we're out.